Hello everyone, it's Shadow the Lion Queen here, and today we're going to be playing Mutant Uprising. Now, this was a game I've watched walkthroughs on, so we're going to get started. So basically, I'm going to show you the instructions. Basically, it's a text-to-speech adventure game where your choices will affect, and you will get, stuff like that. So, we're going to get started. Your name is Rick, unemployed 20-something who lives alone in one-bedroom house. After a busy morning getting rejected for job interviews, you sit down to watch the news. The newscaster is speaking in a panicked tone, which you think is quite unprofessional. Your eyes are wide as you heard what she's saying. There has been some kind of disease outbreak. People are mutating in horrible ways and killing everyone who hasn't been affected. Your bowels tighten as you realize this could be the apocalypse. Suddenly there is a loud knocking on the door. You almost jumped out of your skin. Your heart is pounding, but fortunately you haven't crapped yourself yet. The knocking continues loudly and instantly. What do? Ignore the knocking and keep watching. Go upstairs to room and lock down to see who's knocking on the door. Fling the fridge door open and greet whatever it is with a warm welcome. Open the door cautiously. Okay, I'll try that. I've never played this. You peeked out through the crack of the doorway and nervously asked who is it. You could say Miss Miggins, your elderly next-door neighbor. There is a horrible yellow god dribbling from her mouth, and she is obviously infected. She sees you looking at her, and with a gargling roar, smashes through the door. She is in your house. Miss Miggins is in your house, and she means business. The yellow dripping from her mouth hisses at the carpet, burning holes as it lands. You are slightly annoyed by this, as you had just had that carpet fitted, but you are stricken with terror as Miss Miggins begins to move towards you. Let's try to go to the kitchen. You run into the kitchen and then you realize this possibly wasn't the best idea. The only way out is the back the way you came. Miss Miggins is already standing in the doorway. Pick up a kitchen knife and cut the butcher's head off. Grab a raw bloody hunk of meat from your fridge. Let's try this one. Eyes half closed, hands shaking, you hold out the dripping meat and then offer it to Miss Miggins. She sniffs at it intently and takes it from you and starts chewing it happily, giving you the strange peering noise. You take this as cute tiptoe around her and get the hell out of their house, okay? You head out of your house and only pausing to pick up a rucksack from your shed. You have a feeling it will come in handy. You will need somewhere to go hide out. Let's go to the town center. You enter the town center and terrified by what you see. Mutants are everywhere and they are killing people left, right, and center. Hideous freaks worse than any horror movie you've ever seen. You are literally tearing people apart and eating the goo that comes from that. If you don't act quickly, you'll join the rest of the victims. Hide in a pile of vans, try to sneak to the carriage without being noticed. Let's go to the pub. You gave a shrug and figure out if that world is coming to an end. You may as well have a drink. You had already head to the nearest pub and are supposed to find it completely empty. Making yourself entryways there barred shut, you proceeded to drink yourself to stupor. When you wake up later at night, everything is quiet. You do realize you can't stay in the pub. As much as you would like to, there might be plenty to drink, but there is one of the few pubs left that doesn't serve food. Yeah, that's true. You wait until nightfall before leaving your hiding place. An eerie silence has fallen upon the town. More importantly, you're hungry. As you head back to the town center, your empty stomach lurches at the sight you come across. The main street is strewn with bodies. None of them appear to be moving. Let's try this one. I know it may be risky. Takes a little longer, but you're not going to risk your life unnecessarily. You're so hungry you decide to go to the supermarket to get some grub. As you approach, you see the lights are still on and there are several people inside. As you enter, however, you realize that every single one of them is a mutant. Let's try pretending to be a mutant. That works sometimes. You figure the zombies are far more or less the same thing as mutants. Besides, they got away within Shaun of the Dead, didn't they? These mutants obviously never seen that movie. Okay, that's not a good idea. Let's try this. Grabbing a shot patrol proves to be a useful weapon as you use it to barge mutants out of the way to get for the food. You see Several cans fall into the trolley. 6 cans. Ooh, nice. Happy with your spoils of war, you headed straight out of the supermarket and starts transferring as much as the cans you can on your backpack. Okay. Mutants from the supermarket see you leave and are on the chase. You give it as fast as you can. What do? Head to town center, drop to your knees and scream. Why can't they just run along, take the trolley and jump? Let's try this. This works surprisingly well. You imagine the sound of Skittles scattering around the trolley and mutant knocks down. Your actions give enough time to get away. Awesome. You need somewhere safe to hide out. You decide to hide in the police station. Maybe the best bet. After all, there are probably weapons inside. You reach the station, pause. What's the best way in? Bust in for the front door, knock on the front door and say, let me in, I'm not mutant. Sneak in for the back. Let's try sneaking in for the back. As you sneak in for the back entrance, you disturb a stack of papers that slides onto the floor. Your cursed clumsiness then almost crapped yourself as the gun pointed at your head. As the police chief in nerves is clearly shot. Who the hell are you? You're not one of them, are you? You're one of them? Let's show we're not mutant. You plead with the police chief not to shoot you, desperately trying to convince him that you're not a mutant. He does not believe you. He was close to the trigger. Here. Alright. Now it's getting late at night. You tell the police chief you will stand guard so you can get as much needed rest. He's obviously insane. Shoot him. Start taking pot shots at the mutants outside. Let's wait it out. You keep watch on the streets as the hours pass. More mutants appear outside the station. Things are getting serious. You wake up the police chief and warn him about the approaching. It's time to fight for your life. Mutants have launched an assault on the police station. Dozens of them out there and more appear to be joining any minute. The police chief is screaming as innocents wave of enemies gets closer and closer. There's no way you could defeat them all. You leave the police chief still screaming obscenities to his fate at the hands of the mutants. You fight your way through the remaining mutants out of the back of the police station. There were far few mutants back there, but you still did not have enough bullets for them all. 2 mutants remain. Tongues are almost long as the rest of their body and seem to be oozy deadly poison. Let's try throwing a can of beans. I think it might work. You open the can of it before you throw it. The newest mutant is covered in beans. The smell attracts another mutant who begins to eat her former friend. You watch the ensuing scene as after a while you begin to find it quite arousing. It is a bit all hentai porn that you post on the internet. Oh yeah, brutality. Then there already is many splashes of the foul-smelling sewer water. You are dripping with disgusting liquid, and you don't even want to consider yourself some sort of illness that you pick up from being there. On the plus side, it seems like there are no mutants down there. Now, let's move along this sewer. You finally find another manhole that leads the wreckage far enough, away from the mutants to be safe. You emerge to find yourself nearing the outskirts of town. There are no mutants around. After going through a few steps, you will realize an absolute stink. This is not good, because the stench will soon attract a curious mutant you need to wash and get off. Let's try this. You are having a nice relaxing dip in the heated indoor pool. The stench of the sewer is all just a bad memory, and you are starting to feel good about yourself again. Suddenly you are brought out of your reverie when you hear a splash. Tending the splash, you look to see a hot naked chick making her way towards you. You start to get quite excited as you notice inside her mouth there are rows of sharp teeth. Why would I do that? Okay. Let's see. The water surrounding you turns brown and the mutant chick stops in her tracks. She turns away, seemingly disgusted by your behavior. Your luck with the woman remains the same, but the mutant apocalypse are not. find some new clothing in the changing rooms and leave the swimming pool. Go to a small shopping district and wonder what your next move should be. This probably won't do anything. Let's go to here. You pick up a newspaper and pursue for information. You find a story about the government plan to summon a new experimental through the water, simply the nation's health. That couldn't be the reason why it is happening, could it? How could you escape for the infection? You realize, Dad, you hardly ever... Oh, we gained information. That's good. Oh, it's a gerbil. Let's feed it beans. Okay, that was not a good idea. Okay. Okay, that was not a good idea. Like I said, I've never played this game, so... Let's try this. We have a gerbil. I've always wanted a gerbil, but you know, I have 2 cats, so they'll think it's a snack. You decide to head with somewhere. Oh, we go to the library. Look up internet porn. What? Let's investigate the library. Information we got. Let's get the hell out. Let's steal a bicycle. Let's try skewering at the head. Okay. I guess that didn't work. Let's try crushing its head by the door. Oh wow, brutality, okay. Let's look in the staff room. Okay, I guess not that. Well, I'm actually dying pretty much a lot. I like the music in here. Let's take a look. Alright. Let's try pistol. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try shotgun. Alright, we got the shotgun. Let's try the SUV. Okay, I guess not the SUV. Alright, let's try this again. Guess not the SUV. Let's try this one. Alright, drive straight through them. Let's try doing this one. Let's try this. It might work. Let's try this. Alright. Alrighty, that was good. That was awesome. You show some attitude surviving the mutant apocalypse, but you'd be best off teaming up with a group of people who know what they're doing. Let's see ranking, that's not bad. Alrighty, we had 9 deaths. Alrighty, that was, well, that was, Mutant Uprising. If you guys want to check this out, you can check it out on, Newgrounds. It's a really fun game. As always, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the notification bell to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, if you want to go check out my Blue Sky, check out my DeviantArt, and check out my Twitter. Links to those will be in the About page section. Also, if you want to subscribe to me on my backup channel known as Ms. Dark Shigo, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. So you guys can go follow me on there. And as always, I'll be seeing you guys all in the next video. Peace out, and like always, I'll see you all next time.